Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Music for a Sunday. Today, I thought I'd do a special show with the recent passing of Denis LeCourrier. I thought I'd do a tribute to Dr. Hook. So that's what we're going to do today in this episode. And we will start you out with a song that started them all out together, a song written by Shel Silverstein, a beautiful, beautiful song called Sylvia's Mother.
Sylvia's mother said, Sylvia's busy, too busy to come to the phone. Sylvia's mother said, Sylvia's trying to start a new life on her own. Sylvia's mother said, Sylvia's happy, so why don't you leave her alone? And the operator says 40 cents more for the next 3 minutes. Please, Mrs. Avery, I just gotta talk to her. I'll only keep her a while. Please, Mrs. Avery, I just gotta tell her goodbye. Sylvia's mother said, Sylvia's hurrying, she's gonna be leaving today. Sylvia's mother said, Sylvia's marrying a fella down Galveston Way. Sylvia's mother said, please don't say nothing to make her start crying and stay. And the operator says 40 cents more for the next 3 minutes. Please, Mrs. Avery, I've just gotta talk to her. I'll only keep her a while. Please, Mrs. Avery, I've just gotta tell her goodbye. Sylvia's mother said, Sylvia's packing, she's catching the 9 o'clock train. Sylvia's mother said, take your umbrella, 'cause Sylvia, it's starting to rain. Sylvia's mother said, thank you for calling, and sir, won't you call back again? And the operator says 40 cents more for the next 3 minutes. Please, Mrs. Avery, I just gotta talk to her. I'll only keep her a while. Please, Mrs. Avery, I just gotta tell her goodbye.
I think Dr. Hook was one of those bands that people forget about, and they forget about how many hits they had. They had really a lot of hits in the 70s and the very early 80s. Songs like Sharing the Night Together was a great romantic song. Songs like When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman. And back in the 70s, in the mid-70s, I'd say around 1976, they recorded a cover version of this song, which is a song that I remember them for very, very well as being a young kid and hearing this song on the radio all the time. This is Only 16.
She was only 16, only 16. her so old. And she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. We laugh and we sing and do funny things, and it made my heart glow. But she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. So why did I give my heart so fast? It never will happen again. I was a mere child of 16. I've aged a year since then. She was only 16, only 16. Ooh, but I love that girl so. She was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. So why did I give my heart so fast? It never will happen again. I was a mere child of 16, and I've aged a year since then. She was only 16, only 16. Ooh, but I love that girl so. She was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. Yeah, she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young. I was much too young to know.
One of the great things about YouTube, I think, is that it has so many great, so much great music on it, and you can rediscover a lot of things that you might have forgotten about, just by clicking on some of the videos. And that's what happened with me with Dr. Hook. I had forgotten all about them, and I'm going to say about 8 years ago, I was just going around YouTube and looking up songs. I wanted to find songs from a couple shows that I used to watch when I was a younger kid, like the Midnight Special and Don Kirshner's rock concert. And I came across a Dr. Hook song, and I was like, oh, I remember that. And, when you're on YouTube and you click on a song, it automatically shows other songs from the same group, usually, songs related to that group. And I came upon a video of this next song, and it was a song that I had never heard before. And the band was playing on a boat, I guess, or at least it looked like a boat. And they were stoned out of their minds. And that's actually where I really discovered they were doing Sylvia's Mother. And, I saw how stoned out they were and laughing and talking to each other. And then all of a sudden they started playing Sylvia's Mother. And Dennis's voice was just so beautiful, and their harmonies were just incredible. And I just sat there with my mouth open. I'm like, how have I never heard this song before? I mean, I've been listening to music my whole life. And that song just escaped me somehow, I listened to that, and it just really inspired me. And it became one of my favorite songs instantaneously. And then I got, another song that was from the same session that they were playing in. Again, they were all stoned out, and they played this next song. And again, another song that I had never heard before. But I just thought it was so powerful, and that Dennis's vocals were so powerful. And the story was just, one of those type of songs that you just don't hear anymore. When they talk about real life songs and gritty lyrics and it's just something that you can't achieve with auto-tune and with a lot of the things that are popular nowadays. And I don't want to go on a rant about modern music at all. But anyway, I heard this song, and I never heard it before, and I just thought it was so powerful. And I'm going to play it for you right now. This is a great song called Carry Me Carry.
Second Street and Broadway, standing by the doorway, hand held in his hand. Come on, carry me one more mile. I don't know where it's leading to, but I know I can make it if I lean on you. So come on, carry me a little. I carried you, now carry me a little. Come on, carry me a little while. Some struggled to his feet and staggered down the street to a window of a violent dime. Then he stopped and he looked at his own reflection. Then I heard him shouting something about a mountain he could surely climb if she was only there to point him in the right direction. She ain't. Come on, carry me a little farther. Come on, carry me one more mile. I don't know where it's leading to. I know I can make it if I lean on you. So come on, carry me a little. I carry you, now carry me a little. Come on, carry me a little while. Carry me, carry me, carry me, carry me, carry me, carry me, oh, carry me, carry me, carry me. When your body's had enough of me and I'm laying flat out on the floor, when you think I've loved you all I can, I'm gonna love you a little bit more. Come on over here and lay by my side. I've got to be touching you. Let me rub your tired shoulders the way that I used to do. Look into my eyes and give me that smile, the one that always turns me on. And let me take your head down, 'cause we're staying up to meet the sun. And when your body's had enough of me and I'm laying flat out on the floor, when you think I loved you all I can, I'm gonna love you a little bit more. There's so many things I've had on my mind, and you know where my mind has been. I guess I learned my lesson and now's the time to begin. If you're feeling alright and you're ready for me, I know that I'm ready for you. We better get it on now, 'cause we've got a whole life to live through. And when nobody's had enough of me and I'm laying flat out on the floor, when you think I loved you all I can, I'm gonna love you a little bit more. When your body's had enough of me and I'm laying flat out on the floor, when you think I love you all I can, I'm gonna love you a little bit more. Well, I'm a big rock singer, I got golden fingers, and I'm loved everywhere I go. I sing about beauty and I sing about truth for $10,000 a show, right? I take all kind of pills, give me all kind of thrills, but a thrill that I've never known is the thrill that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of a Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, wanna see my picture on the cover. Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of a Rolling Stone. I got a freaky old lady named Cocaine Katie. She embroiders on my jeans. I got my sweet little gray-haired daddy driving my limousine. Now it's all designed to blow my mind, but my mind won't really be blown like the blow that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of a Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, wanna see my picture on the cover. Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of a Rolling Stone. Got my little teenage blue-eyed groupies who'll do everything I say. I got a genuine Indian guru, and man, he's showing me a better way. I got all the friends that money can buy. I never have to be alone. Yeah, I keep getting richer, but I can't get my picture on the cover of a Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, wanna see my picture on the cover. Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of a Rolling Stone. On the cover of a Rolling. Wanna see my picture on the cover. Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of a Rolling Stone. Yeah, that'll get it. Oh, it's so beautiful.